Hi YouTube, I've just got in from work, as you can see, beautiful Royal Mail badge. Took my camera to work today with its infrared lens on the end, as you can see. It actually says it there, sort of, kind of infrared. Anyway, yeah, I took it to work today to video the sun. The shutter speed on this is on 1/150th, so the sun will be extremely bright, and the window's fucking as crap as it normally is, but you can see it's quite high in the sky up there. There's the sun, okay? That's how a normal camera would usually pick the sun up. A complete load of mess. And when I zoom in, it's the same, my shutter speed's on really high at the moment. You can see it's just a load of mess. Yeah, you can see the difference in quality to how it was the other day. Not that that was very well filmed. But yeah, I took my camera to work today for the principle to take pictures of the sun all day, basically. Different angles, different areas, with infrared and without infrared. I've purposely taken some overexposed pictures on high aperture settings. Oh my god. Help me, I can't get my camera off. I've got so much crap on. Yeah, my flask decided to break. So I had to carry my camera around my neck for the most of the day, which is really great, walking down the street with like 500 quid's worth of camera attached to your fucking thingy. Yeah. Anyway, took some pictures of all different things. There's only one sun in the northern hemisphere still. But I had a conversation with two of my friends via PM last night in regards to, is it possible it could be the moon? Now, one of my friends pointed out that it's too big, which I agree is too big, but if it's a hunter's moon, it was quite low in the sky. When the moon's low in the sky, it always looks huge. Usually at sunset or sunrise. Because I've seen a hunter's moon before in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, massive, great big thing in the sky. You know, like bigger than the sun, but it's only like that for a little while. It's an optical illusion. I can't bloody think what it is. It's something to do with light and angles, and I can't think what it is. But anyway, it might be completely low, because the China thing is bugging me, because it's not a lens flare. If it is, then it's a fucking shit camera the bloke took the picture with, which it was a phone, so it could be that that is the case. But I've not seen a lens flare like that. It's usually, you get lens flares, like, I've got lots of pictures of the sun actually, with different lens flares on. I'll put all today's pictures in today, because I think I've created similar sort of things. I'll also put some links in below in regards to where my pictures live on Flickr. And if you ever want to know when I've taken a picture and what settings I've taken a picture, you've got a thing called an EXIF file. If you look at my pictures, actually, and you can comment underneath in Flickr, on the right hand side it will tell you when it was taken and with what camera. If you click on Nikon D50, which is the camera I use, it will then take you to the EXIF file, and you'll see if I edit it in Adobe Reader, for argument's sake, or Adobe of some kind, it would say I've edited it. If not, you get a fucking great big list telling you what I've done, and which is them pictures I uploaded yesterday. I didn't do anything with. I just put them straight on Flickr to have a look. Yeah, so what I've done is I've shoved this China footage, which isn't very sharp and isn't very good footage, I've shoved it into Vegas, and I've videoed or screen captured me editing it, putting some brightness and contrast on it, just to show you that that's all I'm doing. 125. For all of those people who don't live in England, that's a 125, and it's called a 125 because it travels at 125 miles an hour. And it runs on diesel, and they're fucking noisy, and they reside outside my fucking window and do my head in. Anyway, so I adjusted the contrast and the brightness, and you'll see the picture itself. And then I looked on Google Earth, which, to be honest, is probably completely irrelevant. But yeah, no, it looked whiter. It just looks a little bit suspicious. So tell me your thoughts on there, because it might be a complete... I'm just thinking outside the box. I'm trying to make, you know, whatever. The other thing is I looked on Google Sky to see the moon and the earth near it, not the moon and the earth, the moon and the sun, quite near in proximity to each other the day after. But then I can't see it from Earth's viewpoint perspective, I don't think, from where I was looking at Google Earth. So if anyone can actually, any astrologers, people who look at the stars, I can't even bloody say it right now. There is one person who actually I've had a interesting conversation with, in the sense of the moon tilt thing. So he is an astrologist or whatever, so he might actually know. I might actually give him a little message. But anyone who looks at the stars, the suns and the moon, was the moon anywhere near the sun on the 2nd of March in the southern hemisphere? Did it appear to look like that? Just a question. Can be complete other crap. Other than that, then it's just got to be either a hologram, yeah, or an optical illusion. You know, it just because there are not two. Well, I say it's got to be. It could be that there's a second sun in the sky, but I would have thought that other people down the southern hemisphere would have noticed that by now and would have videos up. Other people have posted things with weird stuff around, you know, in the last few days as well. But there's definitely nothing in the north hemisphere. But as I said before, in effect, we'd only see that portion of sky at sunset, and you know, the sun actually was up this morning. It's funny because I walked to work at 6:30 in the morning, and it's been dark up until this week actually. And this week, each morning it's slightly little bit lighter. But this morning it was near enough fucking daylight. I couldn't see the sun, but it was near enough daylight when I left for work. And I think the sun set about 6:30 last night, which is quite late because we're going into springtime. Daylight saving hour crap. Anyway, following up is the China video and me messing about with it, and then what I'll do is at the end of that I'll shove all the pictures for today on the end of it that I've taken with my camera. If anyone wants any of these pictures, if you give me a PM, I can either send you the pictures or I can put them on Flickr so you can view them there. If there's any specific ones you want to look at. Okay, peace, love and light, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.